Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Hello. Welcome to the stream. To everyone who is here nice and early. How are you all this evening? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Who do we got tonight? We already got Exodus Gamer doing a super chat, a $2 super chat. Thank you, Exodus Gamer, for the very, very early support. I appreciate that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Thank you, Exodus Gamer. Cool. What's up, Lyra Vale? Hello, Dark Lady Goth. How are you? How's everyone doing? I'm all gunked up tonight. My throat is all messed up, and I don't know why. I keep trying to clear it. It's like, ugh, annoying. I don't know if I got, like, my sinuses got messed up or something. Something could have gotten triggered by a piece of pollen or something. Who knows? Willow, good evening. How are you? Good to see you. I look grumpy. I'm not in a bad mood. I just wish my throat would not be gunked up. It is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually fine during the break. Then all of a sudden I came in the room, so it might have very well been because the air conditioner's on all day. The air in the room, something had some pollen or something in it. Like, ugh. Don't know. Metroids says they have popcorn popping. Cool. Fresh popped popcorn smells great. Jeff, how are you? No, there's no heavy clouds of cologne today because today I'm wearing a very strong cologne that when you apply it in the morning, it literally lasts all day. So I only have cologne from this morning. It's definitely not what triggered my throat now. Do I like oatmeal? I have literally never had oatmeal outside of instant oatmeal. I've never actually had, like, real oatmeal, so I don't know if I would like it or not. The instant oatmeal is kind of meh. It ends up usually being very, like a runny and not tons of flavor. Sword of Laban, how you doing, man? Good evening. He says, excited for TCG. Thanks for being here to help me with TCG, because you give me a lot of good advice. I appreciate that. I believe that we likely will unlock the final set of cards tonight. I don't know if we'll have time to do anything with them, but I'm pretty sure we're close, right? Aren't we at like level 47 or 48 out of 50? And I'm trying to remember where we left off. I know that we had expanded the store and had a lot more inventory and stock that we were selling through. I have the scanner now, which makes it so much easier to restock, just running through and scanning everything. Of course I played Dark Souls 3. Played it when it was brand new. I played it again. I haven't played it a third time on PC yet. So far, I've played Dark Souls 1 on PC, and we're currently playing Dark Souls 2 on PC. Eventually, we'll get to Dark Souls 3, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. Sword of Laban says your last session was just pure chaos. You need to tweak your employees so you can enjoy the game again. Right. Like, it was just me non-stop micromanaging the store, and I didn't have time to breathe, right? I was doing so much. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying Dark Souls 2. Active Worm. That's his name, Active Worm. No, I haven't done any overhaul mods yet. Since I became a PC gamer just about 2 years ago, we've dabbled with mods. The first Dark Souls 1 run that I did some gameplay element mods and graphics mods. But I didn't do gameplay. And now with Dark Souls 2, I was 9 years removed from the game. Honestly, I didn't really remember it that well. So I knew that I wanted to play it, and I was looking for recommendations, and someone said you should do this path tracing mod because the lighting being different changes the entirety of the game. Like, I'm already playing at 4K, which is something completely different for me. But then having the lighting different is like, whoa, it's a amazing experience, and it's a terrifyingly difficult experience with the darkness so often. Okay. I'll just throw this. I'm just going to do the pinned message again in the YouTube side, everybody. Go. What's up, TX Shooter? How are you? Good evening. No, there's no wildfire smoke here. We don't have wildfire smoke right now. We do get it, but we don't have any currently. So we are just chilling. We're building up attendance. And when I say that, I mean real attendance. Not viewbot attendance, which my trolls keep sending my way. So that's why we're going to hang out for about another 20 minutes. And then we'll start around 7:30. We'll boot up the game and play for a couple of hours. Tonight, since we are doing TCG Card Shop Sim, there is already a pack of cards that will be opened of Pokemon Pitch Black, the new set. Just came out yesterday. So far, we are 15 packs in, and we've gotten 4 hits. Hoping to get another one tonight. The more support, the better, because as you know, we open packs based on the support levels. So if we get $100 of total support tonight, that'll be pack number 2. If we get $150 of support, pack number 3. $200, pack number 4. If we get $50 contributions of anything, it could be a super chat, it could be a tip, it could be 10 subs, it could be kicks. That's counting for a pack opening as well, but it has to be a $50 contribution, okay? So, if you like TCG, if you enjoy the pack openings, you want to see the brand new set of Pokemon cards here, let's go and let's get support tonight on the stream. Any support greatly appreciated. I'll give you a shout out if you do support and you're not a troll. So, thank you in advance to anyone who supports my content. I appreciate that very much. Okay. What's going on? Let's do some Q&A. I'll type into the kick chat. Guys, tag me in the chat. Oops. And let's see what you want to talk about. Like I said, we got about 20 minutes to kill to build up attendance before we begin. So what's on everybody's mind tonight? Any chance I would do redemption run of the PS2 era GTA games? Well, the problem with that is, what do you even play anymore? Like they now have made so many versions, and I think it said they've removed certain versions. Is that correct? That like certain versions don't even exist anymore. You can't even buy them or play them. Is that true? That's what I've heard. And by the way, YouTube chat is completely dead. Are you guys there? I just want to make sure YouTube is fine, because remember, we had for weeks the chat freezing. If you're in YouTube chat, please type something so at least I know that you can talk. But yeah, we, how would we even play them, right? Like, I'm trying to think, like, what would be the method by which we would play the classic GTAs? because they do have the newly remastered ones, but they're not good. But I do believe that they did eventually patch them and fix them. We played them when they were new, and that was many years ago, right? Like, I feel like the original GTA trilogy of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, there's always going to be a desire to see me go back and play those every few years. Like, it just seems to be a staple thing. Ever since I played them that first year, which was, what, 2012? Every few years, someone wants more, wants it again. I'm willing to do it, because usually it's quite fun to do. I don't know if there's modded versions on PC that maybe would add to the experience and be even better than the originals, perhaps. TX Shooter says, did you like the Amazing Spider-Man game? I think I did. I'm trying to remember it, because this is quite a while ago. This is even before the current Marvel Spider-Man, right? I think I remember liking it, but I didn't love it. Like, I remember it played well, but because it tied in with the Amazing Spider-Man movies, I didn't like the movies. So, I didn't necessarily like the plot or whatever, but I thought that the gameplay was sound. Like, the web swinging and everything was pretty good, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Exodus Gamer asking a few questions. Says, would I want to play a Bloodborne 2? Yes. If it was real. If it was a real Bloodborne 2, yes. I've already played Lies of P, which essentially kind of is a hybrid of Bloodborne and a little bit of different gameplay. And I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, of course I would want a Bloodborne 2. Of course, they're never going to make one. And what's my favorite Mega Man game across every Mega Man series? Mega Man 2 NES. Then probably number 2 would be Mega Man X. Roy asks, if someone sent $500, would that be 5 premium packs? The rule is... excuse me, my throat, I told you. The rule is that we're using right now, every $100 contribution is a premium pack. So technically, if someone sent $500, it should just be one premium pack because they sent one contribution of $500. Now, it's just semantics, right? I mean, it really is. If someone sent one $500 contribution, but I got a hair in my mouth. Hold on. Ugh. I hate when that happens. If someone sent one $500 contribution or $500 contributions, what's the difference? Probably nothing, right? I don't think it would really have much of a difference. So again, it's semantics. Truth is, I don't think anyone would just send $500, often. I get something that big maybe a couple times a year. The exception was, actually, I think it was about a month ago, I did get like a $500 tip randomly on a stream, if you remember. And I think, here's really the limit. I'm not too worried about the premium packs. All right? Why? Because it's so rare that I would get a big contribution. I don't really care about blowing through those. I'm worried more about blowing through these smaller packs too quickly. Because let's say, for example, I said, every $50 contribution, I do a pack, and then someone gave $500. So technically, I would owe you 10 $50 contributions. That's 10 packs. Then I would owe you every $50 milestone. We end up doing the entire box. And the idea is that I have enough cards that we always have them, that we never don't have them. So I wouldn't want to say, oh, now I owe you the entire box because one person did a big tip. Does that make sense? So I would argue for the premium... for the premium packs, as long as I have enough, then yes, I would do it. So for example, so far we have opened one pack of Ascended Heroes. That's it. So there's 5 more in here. If someone did a $500 contribution tonight, sure, we would open them all. Why not? All right, we would just say, okay, let's just finish the box. That's $500. It's a five $100. But I'm not going to say, oh, someone did $500. Let's open all of these and the entirety of the pitch black box. No, because that undermines the whole idea of us having packs to open. Does that make sense? So we have to basically have some criteria so we don't just all go do them all in one night. And then, by the way, we wouldn't even play any games. Like, we'd be opening packs all night, right? So I'll say that. For the premiums, yes. For the regular packs, no, it would not apply. There you go. Sword of Laban, thank you for a $5 super chat. He says, if I need to drop, switch slow guy to put out cards and set prices. Round prices always. Switch other to restock and fill spray. You do the rest. Good luck, have fun. Are you saying you're leaving? Sword of Laban? Well, thank you for the super chat, because I'll be able to reference that later when we start. I appreciate that. Let me get you on the leaderboard. You're the biggest super chatter of the night. Thank you for that. So he basically says, take your slowest employee and set him to put out cards and set prices, but round prices only. Have the other guy restock and fill the sprays. And I guess that should be the faster guy, right? I might just hire the faster employees as well, because that's the thing. I only hired what I could afford, but now we have money, so I might be able to get the better employees too. A new Madden playthrough with the Jets? No. I don't play Madden. I'm not going to play Madden. No, I'm not going to watch other TCG YouTubers or anything. Oh, I see. You might drop later because you might get busy. Okay. Well, thanks for the advice. Because you super chatted it, I can reference that later. That's awesome. Thank you. Anyway, no, I don't really care how official TCG people do it. I just don't. I'm doing it my way. I like doing it my way. People seem to say the way I do it is great. A lot of people have even commented and said that my setup and the way that I do it is better than a lot of TCG streamers. So I'm just going to do it my way. I don't really care about being part of a TCG community. That wasn't never the intention. Okay. A redemption one of Madden 2012? Are you crazy? Like I said, no, I'm not playing Madden again. I don't think so. Can you friend me on Steam? I have no idea how that would work. I think I'm always offline on Steam to avoid people spamming me. Because if I was online, people would try to friend and spam me nonstop, and I just wouldn't be able to play games on there. So I don't even think that I'm open to getting that. Will I play Final Fantasy Residence? I am wondering about that. Okay? I'm wondering. We'll have to see. I'm interested in it. So. Roy says, a lot of people have gotten the Mega Darkrai EX. They are saying it's more common with Pitch Black. Well, I mean, that's good and bad. It's good because if more people have it, that's cool, that it's a more common pull. But it's bad because it means it will have way less value. If it's a card that's readily available and everyone's, you know, buying maybe 2-3 boxes gets it, then it's going to probably be under $100, right? As opposed to if it's the card that's so hard to get, like this Mega Greninja apparently was so hard to get, and that one's worth, you know, hundreds of dollars. Slayer, it's good to have you back. 57 months as a member, and it's good to see you. He says he finally can make a stream tonight. Sweet. Good to have you. Will Asmongold ever appear with me again? I have no idea. Like, the thing is, the only way for me to really get Asmongold's attention on anything is to basically yell at him publicly and say something insulting or dramatic, so that people will echo it and then get his attention for it, right? I don't particularly have anything to talk to him about right now. Like, if he just wanted to have a conversation randomly, I would say, yeah, but I don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing really to talk about. I'm doing good. To my knowledge, he's doing good. You know, we don't have a bone to pick with each other or whatever, so, you know, no big deal. Maybe one day we will. Maybe one day we'll do something together again, have another conversation, or talk games. That's cool. Slayer says that he opened a box of One Piece cards and he got a $42 value card. That's excellent. That's a good pull. Did I like any of the Watch Dogs games? I thought Watch Dogs 1 was good, but not great. I really, really liked Watch Dogs 2. I thought it was outstanding. And everyone hated Watch Dogs 3, including me. Does it, Slayer? Slayer says this sounds like a real song. It does sound familiar. A lot of this AI music is based on real music. They just tweak it a little bit to be able to use it. What game was the most successful ever in terms of support? I have no idea. I definitely don't judge support based on what game it came in during, ever. So I have absolutely no clue what game would have got more support. Someone to me $3 and I hate trolls as much as the next guy, but I think it's hilarious when people, and then he says a way that people troll me. Thanks for $3. I'm not going to address specific ways people troll me and give people ideas, but thanks for $3. I appreciate it. I'm not stupid. Very nice. What's up, Rewind That Live? How are you? Slayer, I'm aware you're one of the few people who like Starfield. You really are. Most people did not like that game. Favorite modern Spider-Man game? I mean, both Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales were good. And then there was 2, right? There was the sequel, right? It came out? I can't even remember. It's been a while since we played Spider-Man games. The sequel came out, right? Marvel Spider-Man 2? I think it did. Yeah, it did. Okay, let's see. Spider-Man 1 came out. In 2018. And then Spider-Man 2 came out in 2023. That's right. And then in between, there was the Miles Morales DLC. Damn, so it's been 3 years since Spider-Man 2. Time is flying. Sheesh. It doesn't feel like that much time has passed, man. At all. Flatman B, thanks for $2. Says, what's up, everyone? Jesus bless you. Thank you so much, Flatman, for the contribution and the blessings. That's nice of you. We're going to hang out for about another 5 minutes, then we're going to start with the game, guys, just so you know. And again, remember how it works. Tonight with support, milestones for pack openings at the end of the stream. We're going to do one pack opening, guaranteed, because it is a TCG night, and I always do a free pack opening, but it's going to be at $100, 150, 200, 250, 300, every $50 once we hit 100. And then for $50 contributions, that's a bonus pack of pitch black cards. If we get giant contributions of $100 each $100 contribution is a pack of the Ascended Heroes cards. And if we hit $250 cumulatively tonight between everybody, that's also an Ascended Heroes pack. Okay? Cool. Roy says, why don't you buy a portable monitor? They're around 60 to 70 bucks and are 1080p. You can replace your Pixel monitor and uses USB-C. Well, then it would have to plug into a PC and run off of a PC. And I don't have an extra PC lying around. I certainly don't want to run a cable from all the way back here, all the way across my floor to my PC over there, and have that running some kind of an app that then does display out. You see? This does everything in itself. It has an app that runs it, that's synced to my phone, and it allows me to set it all up, and it's independent of all my PCs and stuff, and it's really good for that. Sounds good, Tiger Pimp. I hope you enjoyed the game. He says he's playing this game right now, too. Likely I will play Stranger Than Heaven. Yes, Brian, I think so. Roy says you can actually use software with a portable memory. Uses a mini SanDisk like the Switch. So you're saying this is a monitor that can run off of a little memory card? So what does it have, its own app installed? How exactly would that work? The thing is, I don't want like a widescreen monitor behind me. Like, I don't think that a widescreen monitor would make sense behind me. I would prefer to have something that's more like square and fits into my setup. I wouldn't mind having a bigger version of this that's like twice as big, but my problem is they don't really sell one that big from what I'm to see. I see they have ones that you put on the wall. You can hang on the wall, but I don't want that. I want one that stands up like this one. Chronos: The New Dawn was a great game. Yes, it was. It was very difficult, kind of old school Smash Mouth style, survival horror, but it was good. Jade, no problem. As you can see, we didn't start yet. We're going to start in just a couple minutes here. Yes, this is 64 by 64 pixels. That's correct. Someone just asked what's the size. 64 by 64. They actually make one that's higher resolution than that, but the frame's way smaller. So it's like more pixels, but shrunken. Like, well, I don't want a tiny screen. I don't know why they did that. All right. I'm going to run and use the restroom quickly, and then we're going to get set up, and we're going to start with TCG. All right, let's get going. Thank you guys for the early support. We'd greatly appreciate it to hit some milestones tonight so we can open some Pitch Black packs tonight and see the new cards, okay? Cool. All right, I'll be right back. Let me just go use the restroom, and then we'll begin. Be back in a sec. All right, everyone ready? Let's get this music muted. That was nice. This is a good song. I actually like that song, but we got to get set up for the game now. Okay. Played Five Nights at Freddy's? I have. We have played Five Nights at Freddy's. We played all first 5 of them, actually. Jade says, did we see the T-Rex tip animation today? I don't know. Obviously we got good contributions on the first stream. Dark Souls 2 actually was a good stream. I'm happy for that because the last one did poorly. This one did well. But I don't remember if we saw the T-Rex. There is a T-Rex animation, and it is for any super chat below $5 randomly or any gifted sub on Kick randomly. Sadly, we had 0 subs earlier today from Kick. 0. So because of that, there was nothing from this Kick side. It would be great to get some subs tonight so we can actually maybe see the animation. That'd be great. In fact, why don't we, right? Why don't we get started here and get a little bit of contributions? Let's get a big super chat. Let's get one tip. We have one tiny tip. Let's get a decent tip. Let's get our first sub of the night. Let's get our first kicks of the night. And let's get a membership. Let's get one of each. That'd be awesome. That's cool, Slayer. He says that Black Flag Resynced was remade by Ubisoft Singapore in part. And there's Easter egg references to things in Singapore like durian fruits and the merlion. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All righty. Here we go. Hello, another Vegeta. Oh, it's a troll. Never mind. Ban that idiot. He trolled a mod, so get him out of here. Okay. Ready? Here we go, guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's been a little bit. We're back tonight with TCG Card Shop Simulator here on DSP Gaming. Now, we have a few things going on in the game. Let's address them before we begin. Number 1, last stream was chaotic, right? I think we can all agree. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, doing a million things. And basically because of that, I wasn't really able to relax or enjoy. It was really hard for me to even interact with you guys because I was doing so much. And I think that was because the shop has now grown to the point where I'm selling so much stock that I'm constantly running around restocking, but then I'm also trying to get the pulls out of the pull machine, but then I'm also trying to do the little individual packs of loose cards and sell those. I'm trying to take the $100 hits out of the binder and price those. There's a lot going on, right? So the first thing I want to do tonight, I feel like this is going to make sense. I want to get better employees because I think the employees that I had were just the base level ones that I could get early on. I get the feeling that I could actually get faster employees that'll do a better job. So we're going to take a look at that first thing before we even do anything else, okay? Let's take a look here. So, go recruit, right? So this guy is slow and normal. This guy is fast and fast. This person is very fast and very fast. Now, wait a minute. Oh, for some bizarre reason, I was reading it backwards. I was like, why is this guy the most expensive? Because he's very fast, but he also costs $700 a day. As you can see, the guys that we have, the most we're paying them are like $300, $400 a day. So he's very fast at checkout. I feel like we should keep this guy, okay? This guy's fast at restocking. Then we have this guy, normal and slow. This guy's a schlub. How do I fire this guy? I need a new person to do the stocking. This guy is too friggin' slow. Terminate. Get out. Yeah, he stinks. Let's get a new stalker that does a better job, okay? That guy's just terrible. All right, so restock speed, very fast. So maybe we go with this guy. He's very fast restocker. Because this guy is too expensive. 10 grand, forget it. Let's get this guy. Okay? So he'll show up, and we'll tell him to do their stocking. He'll be way faster. I wonder which direction he comes from. We'll have to keep an eye out for him to show up, so I'll tell him what to do. Okay, so this guy, what we need to tell him to do, right now, what is he doing? He's setting the price, and he's restocking the cards. So setting the price, primary task, and we're going to have him round up, okay? That's number one. We're going to have him round. That way it'll be easier, okay? The secondary task will be to refill the set. Or wait, no, we had him setting prices and stocking, right? So the second thing we need him to do is to restock the cards. Again, same thing, right? Okay, so he's going to set prices and he's going to restock cards. That's this guy. This guy, all I want this guy to do is check out. That's literally it. Right? When my new guy shows up, who I just hired, I don't know where he is, it's taking forever. I got to tell him to do the stocking. Oh, wait, he's restocking now? Oh, wait a minute, that's not what I wanted him to do. Yeah, hold on. I wanted him to restock card, not restock shelf. Isn't that what I told him to do? Why is he stocking the shelf? Wait a minute. I think it's screwed up. Because why is he restocking the shelves? I told him to restock the cards, but he's restocking the shelves. So this is not right. When I said restock cards, what I meant is I wanted him to restock this. So maybe I should just have him set prices and pack the machine. Oh, Jeremiah says he's setting the prices. Oh, okay. He's setting the prices. That's what he's doing. Thank you. I thought he was putting stock out. I'm like, what the? That was weird if he was doing that. Okay. Where's my new employee? He didn't show up. This isn't good. I hired a new guy. He's not here. Is this him? No, this is a customer. Dude, where's... Oh, there he is. Okay. So you're going to do two things. First thing you're going to do is you're going to restock the shelves. You should not fill shelves with no label. And his second objective is to refill the scents. Yes. And that's it. I don't want anyone doing the pack machine. I want to do the pack machine myself. That way I'll put the correct packs in. Because that guy who I had doing the pack machine was doing it wrong. And he was putting the wrong scents in the machine. And it was screwing everything up. Or not the wrong scents of the machine. The wrong packs of the machine. So we're getting the wrong eligibilities, or eligibility of cards, right? We're getting the wrong rarity and stuff. So there we go. All right, so right off the bat, let's do this. Pretty nice. We must have a really high value card here. Yeah, a $1,000 card we got. Nice. And then here. So let's go ahead and put those in the machine. I'll probably send the $1,000 card out for grading. Like, why wouldn't I, right? There we go. Let's see if I can do that now. Whoa. I had a $1,500 Tetramon card. That's crazy. I didn't even know I had one that much. All right, we'll just do those two. I want to close the binder. There we go. Yep, 4 days. That's perfect. Submit. Okay. All right, so now what I need to do is open the store, then order cards and put those out, and have this guy will start restocking. When we start running out of stuff, scan the shelves and go from there. Let's start our first day. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to get to level 50 so I can get the final cards unlocked. And I don't know if we'll make it tonight, to be honest. I wish we would. But I'm not sure if we will. We'll have to see how well I do with the leveling and everything. So let's find out. Let me guess, that guy's going to grab the box and start stocking, even though I don't want him to. Yep, he's going to grab it. Yep, he's going to stock. Oh my God. Can I take it out of his hands? I can't. Look. I can't stop him. I can't stop him. He's going to stock this. I got to buy another box. I have to buy another box immediately. Because he went to stock with those cards. That's a mess that you have a shelf of those cards. So maybe what I should do is not sell those packs. Don't sell those individual packs. Instead, maybe like only sell boxes. That way I'll still have them. Okay. Alright, so now I can do this. Yep. Oh yeah, if you haven't been around for a few streams, the store is much larger now than it used to be. Heck yeah. Something on that shelf. Ugh, it's clicking. I keep misclicking. Do. Dang, we got a lot of these bundle cards. Oh my lord, how many do we have? Roy, I don't know. I've never been to a real trading card shop. Roy is saying, do they do this? Do they sell like bundle packs like this in real life? It's a good question. Maybe they do. I don't know. I could get a trash can to put in the store. I just never think of it. But yes, that is a feature. Well, sadly, I don't really have... Oh, I do have an empty shelf. Here we go. Because I'm going to restock in a second. Going to buy and restock stuff. Okay. See if we can get a red box. No. Okay. All right, it's time to restock. Okay. Now that guy will restock that stuff for me. Yep. Cool. So, honestly, things are going a little bit better. They're going a little bit more swimmingly tonight than they did last time. As you can see, we're actually making some pretty good progress. Okay. Do. Okay. I guess I should put out some cards here myself. Yeah, apparently rounding is better because if you round, then when they go to check out, it's much easier for the cashier to check them out because they don't have to put in any cents or anything. So checkout is just faster by default, simply because of that. Okay. Vietnamese comrade, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Kyle says they usually would have giant boxes of bulk cards. You can probably buy them if you want, but it's like a million times more of a hassle if you did. I guess here's the thing. If you're someone who's trying to build a bunch of decks and stuff, right? If you're a deck builder, then that would be a good way to do it, because it's probably cheaper than just doing opening the box, because the boxes are overpriced because they could have the hits. The bulk cards, you know there's no hits. You're just trying to build decks. Or I should say sets, I suppose, right? Like, I wonder... Well, the thing is that you could probably just buy the individual cards too, right? Like, let's say, for example, you were really trying to complete the set of Pitch Black and you were short 3 cards. And I'm not talking chase cards. I'm talking just 3 normal cards you didn't get in your pulls, your rips. I suppose you could probably just go to the store yourself, and maybe they would have a box of commons and you could just get the cards you don't have and pay for them individually, right? Hanslander, thanks for a $2 Canadian super chat. He says, how's Jasper? Still loving the closet? Yeah, he's in the closet, this linen closet upstairs quite a lot. I don't know what's caused him to love the linen closet so much, but he absolutely, he absolutely is in there a ton. $953 card. $793 card, 173. 614. So there's no one big hit. There's just a variety of good hits there that are all quite good. I see. Should probably check for bills soon. Flatman, thanks for $2. He says, am I the last real fan from the casino arc? If so, that's crazy. Honestly, I don't know, because there's some people who have come by and they claim they're not from the Kino Casino days, yet their names are Kino Casino names, like their references to the casino. It's like, I don't know if I believe you. And, you know, maybe not. I do feel like there are people who legit like me and my content from the casino, but they're not going to say anything, because they don't want people to come after them and be like, how dare you like Phil, and then get attacked by the other idiots. You know what I mean? Okay. Daryl says it took 490 packs to master set Pitch Black for a guy, so he opened more than 10 boxes? Dang. He got every card in 10 boxes, though, huh? For those who don't know, a master set means you literally got every single card in the set, meaning every variant, every rare card. You pulled every one of them. So far, we're okay on stock, right? Like, I don't think we're really out of anything. I guess we're technically out of this. What did he do? He threw this on the floor. He just tossed it right on the floor. Wow. What a nice guy. Because I was thinking there's too many packs. See, we have way too many. So maybe what I'll do, instead of ordering, I'll just grab them off the shelf and put them in the machine. And then I'll stop selling the packs. Instead, I'll buy the license and I'll only do the boxes instead. That might be the better way to go. I see we're out of this. We are out of those. Yep, we don't have those anywhere else. Nope. See, this we have right here. So I don't need to order that because we already have it. I don't want another shelf of it. See, we had multiple shelves of the same product, I think. Okay, this one I don't think we have. I don't see it anywhere else. Wait, it's right here. See, we have too many shelves of the same product now. Because they were coming in too much of a high quantity. So I was buying them, and then they, basically, we overstocked. See, we overstocked. So now they're not selling. Okay. Guys, please read the posted pinned comment in the chat and don't comment on it. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're doing good. We're making money. We're leveling up. I haven't done a tournament because we're waiting to get a graded card back so that it's a high value card, and then I could probably make it as the tournament prize. Is that true? The pinned comment isn't available in certain things. Is that right? You guys can't see it? If that's the case, I'll just say it briefly. So ever since I started doing very well for myself, getting rid of the person who was freezing stream chat a couple weeks ago, having my biggest restreamer on YouTube shut down completely, basically things are going really good, right? So the trolls hate that. The trolls are very upset. So they're trying to do every possible thing to mess with the streams. This current thing is they keep view botting the stream. Every stream I say, it's not me. I don't want that to happen. It doesn't help me. It's stupid. I don't want it, but I can't stop it. And then they do it anyway. The thing is, it doesn't hurt me either. Like, it doesn't help or hurt me. It has absolutely no effect on the stream. There's no reason to do it, but they're doing it anyway just to be stupid to get people to talk. So the more you talk about it, the more attention they feel like they're getting, and they're going to keep doing it. If we just ignore it, it'll go away because these idiots will stop wasting their time and money doing it, see? So everyone just chill out, be quiet about it, don't bring it up, and we're good. All right. See, so here's what I'm going to do. These are the wrong ones. I'm just going to take them right off the shelf here, because we already have way too much stock. I keep grabbing the wrong stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll get rid of those shelves. Instead, I will put whole boxes. We'll try to sell entire boxes rather than just the individual packs. And I bet we'll make a lot more money doing it that way. There we go. So yeah, I bet we will. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to get boxes. Here it is, right? And I'm going to stock these shelves with those boxes. Thank you guys for the support. I will shut that out in a second. Once I finish up... The hell? My employees went home, apparently. That's not good. Now I have to check people out. Can't even price it with... I keep getting stuck on this door now for some reason. All these people lining up. It's 2 plushies. Well, they're cute. Okay. Oh my god, would you please leave? I don't want to buy any of your stupid cards. Get out. Why are you so annoying? Okay. See, I want to put all those, then price them. And hopefully then people will just buy the boxes rather than the individual packs. And then there will be no crossover between me ripping packs and selling the boxes, so there won't be the guy accidentally putting it on or off the shelf, you see? There you go. Okay, so what was I doing? We're good there now? We got that there? I think we end the day. Okay, so shout-outs. First off, the old mailman did a $2 super chat. Says, any interest in the Black Ops ports? No, because they're not ports. They didn't do anything but just make them run on current console. They did nothing to improve them whatsoever. You're buying exactly the same games you played a million years ago. They don't even include the balance patches and tweaks that they did on these many, many years ago. So it's actually, you're buying an inferior version of Black Ops 1 and 2 if you pay for it again. It's basically, here's what happened. We all know that this year's Black Ops massively underperformed. What was it, Black Ops 7? Way low sales, way low microtransactions compared to what they, well, wanted or expected. So they needed to make some cheap money, and they said, what can we do quick? Port these suckers fast. So they did. They just went ahead and bloop, ported them. Zero effort, zero time, just done. Sell it again. And it's a shame because Black Ops 1 and 2 are, the originals are outstanding games. If they actually did upgrade them for a modern audience, make the graphics run significantly better, add in some improvements and features, this would have been a great thing for the summer. I would have loved to do it. I miss Call of Duty. But instead, it was a quick port only for PlayStation, a complete waste of your time. Like, I'm not buying that again and playing it on PlayStation. Having to use that shitty PlayStation controller instead of my keyboard and mouse here. Fuck that. That's just, it's blatant cash grab nonsense. So, I will wait for the new Call of Duty in the fall. What is it? Modern Warfare 17 or something? I just received an anonymous $10 tip. Hold on one second. Jack in the Box has a new Philly cheese sandwich. Maybe it could be an interested item for DSP tries it. It could be. We were looking at it. They have a Philly cheesesteak, and they also have Philly-style burgers where they add the grilled peppers to the burger. And honestly, that might be good. Like, peppers on a burger could be good. A lot of restaurants actually put peppers on a burger. So, it's a consideration, and I appreciate that. I already knew about it. I think this week we're going to be doing Burger King. Burger King has 2 new variations of their chicken sandwich. We'll probably try both. And then maybe after that, we'll do that. Or also, Jollibee has a new chicken sandwich with like avocado and an umami mayo, which is interesting. I never had an umami mayo before. So we'll have to see. Thank you for the tip. And thank you for the suggestion. Appreciate that a lot. We're at 26 in support. Guys, if you like TCG and the chill vibes of the game, please support the stream right now. Let's go. We need to get to $100 to get our second pack of cards open for tonight. And I know we're going to do it. Pitch Black, the new set. We got 4 hits. We're going to get more hits, better hits, right? We need that Mega Darkrai. So let's get some support tonight to do some pack rips at the end of the stream. Currently, we're halfway through level 46 here, as you guys can see. Okay. So the stalker never got around to stocking the scents, as you can see. Unless he only does it when it's fully empty, I'm not sure. Okay. So he's going to put the cards out and all that jazz. We need to get more cards in the machine. Look at how many we have, so we can still use these. Yep. Wait, these are the wrong ones. Yeah, it's not. Wait. No, those are the right ones. These are them. I'm going to open the store. Okay. Is that Walter White right in front of me? Looked like him. I appreciate my employee looking so professional wearing the suit jacket in the card store. That's nice of him. What happened? I'm short a few packs. Shucks. Well, now because I'm short a few packs, I don't think that the machine will work. Oh, there, I just started anyway. There you go. Hanslander, thanks for $5 Canadian. He says, Call of Duty blows. I'm glad it's failing. Also, what is Kino Casino? Kino Casino is a group of streamers over on Kick exclusively because they can't stream on YouTube because they were at one point both suspended, banned, or both for pretty heinous stuff that they did, quite frankly. And what they do is drama content. They basically watch other people and literally just make fun of them, but then they go steps further. They make shit up. They completely over-exaggerate and extrapolate. Basically, it's a slander show. It's like a toxic slander show, okay? $1 a dozen. Million people do this on the internet, but they get away with a lot more because they stream exclusively on Kick. So they do a lot, say a lot more extreme things and shit like that. And basically, it's funny to an extent, but they take it way too far, in my opinion. And for about half a year, I worked with them because I felt like I needed to branch out and do something different than just do my own content. And I knew that they were eventually going to cover me like everyone else does. You know what I mean? Everyone eventually covers me and says, oh, he's a lolcow, and here's this blah, 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 and all the bullshit. So I'm just so used to it. So I did a 6-month collab with them, working with them, and did some interesting content. Some of it was pretty good, I would argue. Like, I think the Review Tech USA documentary we watched together and reacted to together was quite good, I think. I actually think some of the gameplay we did was fun. Like, when we did, what was that thing, Chained Together or whatever the hell it was? That was fun. But the problem was those guys, they do a certain kind of content that I'm not going to be involved in, right? I'm not going to do incredibly toxic stuff. I'm not going to go after people constantly. They basically wanted me to start getting into feuds with people constantly. They wanted me to have fabricated feuds, completely fabricated, 100% like fake feuds, for the fact that, they would make good drama content and make money on it and shit. And I didn't want to do any of that. I was like, no, there's stuff we could do from time to time that I think would work, but I don't want to constantly be doing this nonsense that you guys are into. That's not me. I'm not a full-time drama guy. You know what I mean? I'll do it every once in a while, or you have an idea you want me to be involved in, sure. But for the most part, no, I don't want to just be a drama guy all the time, right? So after that happened, after I worked with them for around on and off 6 months, they basically got upset because they felt like, oh, well, we had talked about Phil so much positively or whatever that they weren't getting enough out of it anymore. That basically they had invested more than they were getting out of it. So then they decided, which they were eventually going to do this anyway, they decided that they were going to turn on me and try to get me into stuff that I didn't want to be in or force me into it. Like, literally no lie. Like, try to fool me into doing stuff very, very underhandedly, or blackmail me into doing it. What they didn't realize is that I had planned for that all along. I knew they were going to do that to begin with. 100%. So I was ready to cut the cord, and I actually cut the cord with them. I kicked one of them off of my wrestling commentary show because we were doing a commentary show together. I kicked him right the fuck off the show, and I blocked them and banned them from all my content. I said, I'm not doing shit with you anymore. And that was the end of that. Now, the thing is, a lot of the viewers who watch me on Kick had started watching me because I was working with the casino. So all of a sudden, overnight, it was like, uh-oh, half the viewership or more on Kick who were there because, the Kino Casino liked me. Now they don't like me anymore because I'm not working with them, and I basically kicked them to the curb. So what we have is a toxic, ongoing relationship here where these people show up every day and just say insulting things constantly about me. And it's like, well, what are you going to do? Like, I guess that was to be expected. And in truth, I get paid for them to be there because I'm in the Kick Partner Program. So it's not the end of the world that they do this. But at the same time, it's kind of unfortunate when people want to talk and chat and all they want to do is be normal, and they can't be because you got these toxic people spamming the chat constantly and being assholes, okay? So basically, that's the summary of it. Yeah, there was a lot more individual weird shit that happened. One of them trying to invite me. One of them said he wanted to pay for my trip to fly me to Florida to go to Hulk Hogan's bar and drink with him. I'm married. It's bizarre. It's bizarre behavior. That's just one of many things that was bizarre, okay? So, anyway, that's that. I really don't deal with them anymore. They bring me up a lot. They did 2 holiday specials about me. It's hilarious. They've put more effort into me since I said I'm kicking you to the curb and want nothing to do with you than since we were working together. Maybe if they had clout, maybe if they had any kind of creative ideas in their fucking head, we would have made good content together. But instead, they can't do that. They can't do anything constructive. They only know how to make destructive content. It's only through destroying others that they can be popular. See what I'm saying? So it's toxic, it's negative, it's destructive. I don't want to be that. So that's why we never were going to work. And I knew that because I knew that what we were doing was temporary on purpose, only to basically get a little bit of attention for me and my channel. I knew that basically they were using me and I was using them, and eventually the whole thing would fall apart. 100%. I knew that all along. So that's why I'm not upset about the fact that I'm not working with them anymore. I don't care, because what I'm doing now is what I want to do. What I was doing with them was just necessary evil, I guess would be the best way to put it. And my longtime fans and followers are very happy that I decided to not become a full-time drama guy, because a lot of them were very afraid of that. They thought that, oh, Phil's just going to do drama all the time, drama content, toxic content, and he's not going to be able to do gameplay. He's not going to chill with us anymore, right? He's just going to be about drama, insults, and shit like that. But it didn't turn out that way. In fact, it turned out way better, because before I worked with them, I was basically kind of just coasting and not really doing very well. And since then, I'm doing great. I've fully upgraded my whole setup, right? I've got do awesome streams. I'm constantly implementing new things and stuff in my content, and things are going great. I mean, even myself, my in the 2 years there, since things got better, I physically improved my diet, my health, working out. Like, everything has just gotten much better as a result of my choice to do that, but prepare myself for what was inevitably going to happen. Because if I didn't, then it could have bit me in the ass and it could have hurt a lot. But instead, literally, I've had zero negative impact from those two jerks. I'm good. And I basically used them to propel myself to a new level, which I needed to be. And, you know, they've made a pretty penny off of my back, too, because of all the toxic stuff they do with me. So in reality, I think we kind of understand that even though we don't like each other, it's fine, because we're both good. Like, they're fine doing what they're doing, making tons of money. I'm fine being me, doing what I'm doing. And I know they're going to keep covering me. I don't really give a shit, because it doesn't affect me. Like, they did two they did two holiday specials about me. Nothing happened. I was perfectly fine. Like, why the fuck do I care? You know? Let them do what they want to do. I'll do what I want to do, and we'll all be happy in our own little corners of the internet, right? So there you go. Okay, I need to buy the cards. I need to restock, and I need to shout out Hanslanded did another super chat. Okay. Here we go. Okay. We're almost at level 47, but the going is slow. Like I said, I wish there was a way to make money faster. I think I need to start selling more expensive products. He grabbed the box. God damn it. I don't want... He's stocking the shelf again. He's doing it again. See? What I need to do is change that tag out. If I change the tag out... Here. Fuck. He's putting them out. I'm grabbing them. Right off the shelf in front of him. Here we go. So all I'm doing is I'm just moving the packs to where I really want them. Okay. I got to restock, but let me shout out. So Hanslander did a $10 Canadian super chat, and he says, they sound like stupid drama alert. I watched that interview with you and Keemstar. I'm glad you decided to stick with your own content and your morals. You have a good crowd over here. I know. On the YouTube side, it's about chill vibes, gaming, hanging out, having a good time. On the Kick side, it's a whole lot of drama all the time. They're always, because again, most of them are holdouts from Kino Casino, who they were here during the 6-month arc where I was working with them, and then they stayed just to basically shit on me and troll. But I get paid for their attendance, so it doesn't really bother me, except when normal people actually want to talk in that chat, it's almost impossible. Because they're always constantly spamming toxic nonsense. You're like, oh, I wish they would just shut up. You know, but they don't, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm not going to fully lock down and moderate that chat. So thank you, Hanslander. That's our biggest super chat of the night, 713. So guys, we're at 36 bucks to support. I appreciate those who have supported, but it ain't great right now, especially for momentum to open packs tonight. It sure would be great to open more than one pack tonight. So if you are watching and you enjoy the content, please support it tonight for TCG. So let's see. What am I doing here? Okay. We don't have that. We should scan that. Yeah. Just one, because one of those is 2 shelves. That's right. We should get those. He'll restock that. We should get that. We don't have the manga, so we should get that. Do we have that deck? I feel like we have that deck up here. We do, so I don't need to scan that one. Instead, I should put something different there. I should maybe just get more deck boxes. Oh, here we go. We don't have the green boxes. We'll scan that. Do we have those card packs? We do. We don't really need them. We got them in 2 places. We don't really need them. Yeah, see, there's like 10 spaces for the same product. We don't need it. What we need is the products we don't have. I should also look at my bills. I'll just pay them to get them out of the way so I don't have to worry about that lingering or anything, right? Okay, so he's gonna stock that stuff. Yep, he is. He's gonna bring that stuff out and stock it. So I guess I go back to the table now, right? I do this. Oh, nice. We actually got a pink box. Okay. 1 to 225. There we go. Adam Outlaw, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Welcome to the TCG stream as we restock the store. Another yellow. Got a lot of yellows. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So, yeah, so one of these shelves that I don't want again. Like, I don't want to have that to be that shelf because I have too many of that. We're going to make a ton of white boxes, I bet. Someone already bought it. Wow, someone bought that pink box immediately. The moment I put it out, they bought it. That's crazy. La 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 la. Okay. This is hilarious. I gave a brief summary of my relation with Kino Casino because someone asked. This guy says, he had a 10-minute crash out on Kino Casino. No, you're a fucking mouth-drooling idiot. You don't even know what a crash out is because you're so fucking dumb. What a moron. He talked about a topic he was specifically asked about. Crash out! Crash out! Yikes. The same dunce that probably repeats a meme 700 times to himself. Okay. Well, here's what happened. At 9 o'clock, my employee leaves. And since I didn't stand up here, I lost sales. I know for a fact, probably all these sales happened behind me. And I didn't pay attention. So because I didn't pay attention, all the people probably left. I didn't make the money. It sucks. Damn, look at all these white boxes I'm getting. Really? Slayer says his sister got a Project Hail Mary Lego set. It is 830 pieces. Interesting. I mean, that's a crazy fast Lego set, right? The movie's just out. That's shocking that actually they already have a Lego set for it, in my opinion. Someone tipped 222 and said something this ridiculous. I'm not going to read it, but thanks for $2. Okay. Guys, let's go. Stalking Tiger, how you doing, man? Thanks for $16. Stalking Tiger says several militia members have become extremely ill recently. One member spontaneously combusted in the laundromat. The townsfolk believe Hertbird was killed and has now cursed the militia members. Wow. So thank you, Stalking Tiger. That's our biggest super chat of the night. And with that, we are up to 54 bucks of support. So we got some good momentum now. Let's go. Let's get to 100 so we can get our first pack rip. We already have a freebie. Let's get our first earned pack rip of the night so we can do some at the end of the stream. Let's get some hits from Pitch Black tonight, right? Good stuff. Thank you, Stalking Tiger. Excuse me. All right, so it's a new day. They're going to start stocking again. Let me do this. We got another big card value. I might want to send more out for grading at this point. An $846 one. Yeah. So I think I'm going to send out more for grading because we have a ton now, I think. We're on the wrong page. How do I go to the first page? There you go. Nice. That's it. Everything's 30 now. Yep. Okay, what about if we swap? How do I go to the other one? F? Yes. What about anything in Tetramon? No, 140. Okay, so that's it. I'll send these out. $1,000. There we go. All right, and one day we'll start getting these back. That's cool. What is he doing? He dropped it. I think because I don't have another shelf for it. Yeah, he ran out of space. So he's basically leaving it to me to designate if I want to do another shelf for it. I might as well. That's good. It's actually what I want. I want him to leave it to me to designate if we want another shelf for it or not. I'll make that decision. All right, I need to buy packs to put here. Hanslander just did a generous $20 Canadian super chat. Just thanks for answering that question. It's good hearing from the source. This is for the guy saying you crashed out. Middle finger. Also, if I spelled Kino correctly, it won't let me send it. Exactly, I know. Because they used to come into the chat and spam it nonstop like assholes. So that's why it's like that. Thank you. That's $14. Thank you so much, man. So now we're up to 68 of support and climbing. Thank you. Thank you. Someone tipped $3 and says, why do they think they're the ones that snaked you? I don't know, because I knew all along that they were going to do that. Everyone, like, how can you say we snaked Phil when I was the one all along who knew it, planned for it, and everyone was literally telling me at every moment they were going to do that anyway, and I was like, I know. They were the ones who basically were like, well, since you guys like Phil now, if we turn on him, you guys will be angry at us, so we're not going to do that, right? But here's the truth. This is the truth about Kino Casino or any of these people who watch this drama content. People do not care if anything that these people say and do is truthful. They don't. The truth is, people watch them for entertainment and drama, even if it's a lie. Like, literally, if they did an entire stream that was a lie and not a single thing they said was true, no one would care. Because the people that are there are just basically very slow, impressionable individuals, very gullible people who just want a story. They want something to make fun of. That's it. They don't care if it's true or not. They don't care if there's any evidence of anything. They don't give two shits. I'd be willing to think they probably made up entire segments and stories or exaggerated insanely to the level of, you know, it's just gross speculation with no actual reason to believe anything they're saying. But their audience doesn't care because their audience is stupid. Their audience aren't truth-seeking individuals who want hard news stories that are hard-hitting and exposing people for being bad. All they want is something to make fun of. Because in truth, their viewers are the biggest loser. Their viewers are people who are very embarrassing individuals who probably have no lives, nothing to speak of for themselves. They're just miserable wretches. The only way that they can get any kind of personal feeling of, achievement or I don't know what's in the box. The only way that they can get a good feeling is if they feel like they can bring down someone else, right? And say, oh, look, someone else is bad. Like, yeah, but who cares if someone else is bad if you're a turd? Right? Oh no, someone who is high and mighty has fallen. Yes, but you're a no one and always will be. So who cares? Right? But that's it. They don't want to look in the mirror. That's the audience of Kino Casino. These aren't intelligent people. These aren't achievers. They're losers. That's who watches that style of content, you know? And certainly, that's the level of person who would throw a ton of money at those kind of creators. You know what I mean? Like, how dumb can you be to line these guys' pockets with fucking money? They don't even do any work. They just sit there making fun of people all day. Zero effort. Anyway. We're good. I think we're stocked. Yeah, we got everything. We're actually, every shelf is stocked, huh? Pretty much. Good stuff. Okay. We did redesign the store. The store looked worse than this, and then we actually redesigned it to be this color. It's very expensive to redesign the store, too. Nope. Okay, we're good here. Oh, I forgot to open the store. I was like, why are there no customers? I didn't open the store. I'm a dummy. All right. What we will do, I think what we will do is we'll split the part here because we're about 50 minutes of gameplay, and we'll do another part for tonight where we'll see how far we can get. We're a good chunk into 47. Like I said, I don't think we're getting to 50 tonight, which sucks. I was afraid, all right, that what was going to happen is we're going to reach a point in this game where we hit the wall. And I'll be honest, I think that's kind of what we're doing. You notice we're really not doing anything tonight. All I'm doing is stocking and buying and stocking and buying and stocking. We haven't really done anything else, right? I did hire the new employees, so that's good. But outside of that, we're basically bleeding money, right? Like, we're not really making money. We're bleeding money right now. So how do we make more money? We're waiting for those graded cards to come back. When the graded cards come back, we can maybe do another tournament for a very high dollar card and make that money again. But outside of that, I really don't know what else to do in the game. Like, there will be another pack of cards that's the most valuable in the game, and we could sell that. But outside of that, there's really nothing going on. We got to hope that the customers will start buying, but it seems like they've stopped buying as much. I don't know why. Yeah, it's a little weird. Why did the customers stop buying as much product? Where's the Overall, I'm a over 4-star shop. So it's not like people have rated the place poorly and say it sucks. They actually like the store, so I don't know. All right, let's put the part here. When we come back, we'll do another day and we'll see how it goes. Cool. Okay. All right, guys, I got to use the restroom quickly. Give me a sec. When I come back, we'll play another hour. And again, if you like this content, please support it. Let's get those milestones and let's open a few packs of cards tonight. We're only doing one right now. We got to get to 100. Right, let's get to $100 of support. That way we have at least 2 packs, and let's keep it rolling. Be right back. I'm back. Okay. All right, guys, let's continue. We'll play for about another hour. We'll see how it goes. If we get to another milestone of $100 here, we will do a DSP pack rips video at the end of the stream. If not, then we're not. Okay, that'll be the end of the stream. But yeah, as I said, please, let's hit some milestones tonight. Let's get some momentum. Let's get to $100, and then let's work towards 150, and we'll open a few packs at the end of the night and get our next hit, okay? All right, here we go. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's start the day, and let's see how we do today. Like I said, we're waiting for the graded cards to come back so we can even make them as tournament prizes. But at this point, I kind of feel like... Ooh. Ah. Another 753 card. At this point, I kind of feel like maybe we've kind of hit the wall. Like, we have 100 cards in here. We don't really need to put any more out. And I'm hoping that we're going to make some money now. I do know that we lost a lot of money because I paid all the bills, right? So I dropped a whole bunch of value because I paid all the bills for the week. But at this point, I don't even think that I need to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're pretty good. Do we need the box? No. See, because that's there. So what do I even want to do at this point? I don't know. I bought and stocked, but no one seems to be buying half the stuff. I'm not sure why they're not. Like, we have all these shelves stocked and no one's buying this stuff because I didn't buy any more of these today. So no one bought these today? Why is no one buying any of this product? Is it priced incorrectly? Maybe I need to round them down? What do you think? What does anyone have any ideas? Should I maybe slash prices a bit? I'm looking to make more money, and I really don't know what I'm doing wrong here, honestly. Maybe I should get another table of another, and that way sell more cards, right? They're not expensive. They're only $400. The fancy table's worth a lot, though. Oh, $2,000 for the fancy table. Debating getting it. Why is it? What the hell? Well, that's really messed up. It won't line up evenly. Look. I think the stupid vintage card table is making it crooked. What the hell? I'll just sell it. It's got stuck. There. Well. Should I? You think I should do negative 10%? You know, more people come to the shop. You need to adjust prices once in a while because prices fluctuate. I never look at that. They seem to still be buying the cards. I guess I just need more customers. All right, how do I get more customers into the shop? Because the ratings are good. Maybe I got to decorate more? The statues are so expensive. I'd like to buy one, but they're very expensive. Here, I'll buy a Nanomite and a Burpig. How do you do it? You just go to Deco? Oh, decorate. C. Here you go. That's huge. That's way larger than I thought it was. Oh, I forgot to close my office door. Hold on. I didn't even realize my office door was open. Okay. Can't put this here, no. Can we put it in here, in this room? No? Ah, oh, barely doesn't fit. Look at this. Oh, man. Maybe I'll put some posters in that room, because I got nothing in that room. Doesn't fit there. Oh, whoa! Got it. Okay, maybe some posters. Shuey, how are you? So far, we're having a chill night with TCG. We are hitting kind of sadly, a roadblock where we're not having enough customers in the store. People are coming to play the game, as you can see, but we're not having a ton of customers buying stuff, so we're not making as much money. And I'm hoping that will change. I'm stopped pulling cards now because I feel like we don't need any more right now. We have enough. So hopefully we'll do better. I'm going to try to buy more decor. Let's buy some posters. Right here, we'll buy this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Just bought this one, right? I think so. See, I think these are already out. I just bought 5. I don't remember what I bought. What don't I have up? Oh, I have duplicates? I think I have duplicates. I think I bought a lot more than I thought. Yeah, I do. Look, I have this one. I must have bought these earlier and not realized it. One more. There. All right, put up more posters, more decor. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I might have to adjust prices. You can buy plants? Can you? You can buy plants in this game? Wall, ceiling, floor. You can buy. Yeah, look. How much does it cost? They're pretty cheap. All right, I'll buy a few plants too. I'll buy one of each. I bought all the plants. There you go. Put the lights on. Keeps snapping to the wrong spot. I don't want it there. I can't put it in the logical places because everything has a weird grid around it. There we are. Hanslander, thanks for a Canadian super chat. He says, when I drop my song on Spotify, will you shout it out? You don't want that because then people are just going to troll it and say it sucks. People are going to purposefully go to the song and insult it and say you're terrible and stuff just because you're, you associated with me. That's exactly what they do. So I strongly advise against that, honestly. Whoa, what the hell? I just got teleported across the street. That's the first time that's ever happened. That was weird. Don't ask me why I got teleported across the street, but it happened. So now I got a whole bunch of plants. Oh, God, they all stink. Everyone in this room stinks. Ooh, how did they get in? I don't get it. They should have gotten sprayed by these cans. I don't know what happened. Maybe I got to put a spray machine in there. Damn. The whole room reeks. Oh my gosh. Maybe I got to put a spray machine at the entrance. I don't know if they'll let me though. They're probably gonna say there's no room. Watch, they're gonna say there's no room in this room. Oh, look. Oh, sweet. Never mind. Actually, it fits right at the door. I gotta buy more. As you can see, I'm out. Ugh. Okay. El Stinko Loco. Hoi, stinky stinky. World Weather Authority, good to see ya. By the way, Hanslander, thank you. Let me add that $1 to the leaderboard. I appreciate that. Guys, let's go. If you're enjoying, please let's get a rally and let's get to $100. Let's get our first sub of the night because we have no subs and no kicks whatsoever. We have 0 kick support. All right? Can we get some kick support tonight at all? A single sub. One person to do 500 kicks. Let's go. See, look. See what I mean? This whole half of the store. Oh, okay. They did buy stuff. Oh, yeah. Look, they bought stuff down there. But it's empty. Everyone's playing cards, which is good. But no one's buying the product over here. I do have to restock some things, I think, but not much. See, they're just not buying that much of my stock. And that's a problem. He's doing a good job of keeping this maintained, right? That's happening. But they're really not buying the product. They're here to play the games and stink up the place, apparently. I didn't turn it on. Oh, my God, I didn't turn it on. I should put one more right here if I can. Thank you to Barry Ebill, who just did 500 kicks. Thank you so much, man. Finally, we got some kicks tonight. I very much appreciate that. There we are. That'll get him. Okay. Now we should get them. Everyone, both of these doors are covered. All right, we should get them. Okay, see, he left. We got to do these checkouts at night because I have been missing all these customers at the end of the day because this guy leaves at 9. There we go. The late day checkouts. Orcs or Dorks has gifted a membership. Thank you, Orcs. So we got some kicks and we got a membership. So now the only thing we haven't gotten tonight is a sub. Oh, that's exactly what's going on. So the people who are playing the game, after the card game's done, they're supposed to check out at the end of the day and you make money. But my cashier was going home and not ringing them up. So therefore, I was missing out on all the end of day sales that I was supposed to get as a result of them playing cards all day. Oh, geez, you're freaking me out. Get out of the way. Don't need this freak that close to me, man. What a weirdo. Sell Me a Waffle has gifted a membership. Thank you, Sell Me a Waffle, for the gifted membership on YouTube. So that is 2 memberships and kicks. Thank you, guys. I'll add that to the leaderboard in a sec. I just want to make sure I don't miss these sales. Okay. See, they finish playing their game, then they go buy a card, which is good. All right, so, yes, thank you, first of all, Barry E-Bill for 500 kicks. Then we had the first membership was from Orcs or Dorks. And then we had a second membership from Sell Me a Waffle. So thank you, guys. We're now up to 83. We're 17 bucks away from a pack rip tonight. Let's go. Let's hit that pack rip, shall we? All right. I guess we're done for the night. All right. We made $400 profit. We're going to get our graded card back today. Let's see how much it's worth. Not doing any pack rips simply because, okay, we're going to have to do pack rips today. We only have 21 cards left to replenish, so we're going to have to do that. I'm also going to have to probably buy some stock. Okay. Let's see what's in our graded card as well. We need another high-value card to run another tournament and make a ton of money on. Okay. Here we go. Open the store. Grade 9 card. Let's see the value. 2,000. Let's see if someone buys it. $2,000 card, right? Let's go. T-Cruise, I have no idea what that term means, so I guess the answer is no. Never heard of it. All right, we got to restock. We definitely don't need more of those because we have tons. We only have one of this guy, so I should buy one of that. We no longer have binders, so we should definitely buy one of that. What are we truly out of? We actually sold through most of the star figurines, so I'll buy one of that now. I guess we don't have those packs anymore. Those deck boxes, it looks like we're out. Okay, let's buy the deck boxes. Happy that we actually sold through. Ah, sold through that deck box. Yes, we did. I guess we need those singles because I don't have any singles of that. Okay. We only have 2 of that, so yeah, one of this too. All right, that should be good. And then I'll start looking at this stuff again. Okay. We don't have that deck box either. No, we don't. Okay. I just bought those. Okay, we're going to check out all this stuff. And he'll stock. Steam tryout tonight. Try Dark and Darker. To Sell Me a Waffle. Never heard of it. Steam tryout tonight this week will be on Monday. And depending on how it goes, we may have another one, but I'm thinking probably just Monday this week. And on Monday night, what I'll be doing is taking your suggestions, looking at game trailers, adding things to wish list, and maybe grabbing a couple games and trying them. Okay, so that's Monday night this week. Also, on Thursday night, we're going to be doing another retro game night. And what I mean by that is all of the stuff that I'm buying to store my retro games collection now is arriving. It's all different sized plastic boxes. So I bought them, enough to basically encase my most valuable games. And I want to build those boxes with you, put the valuable games inside, see what it looks like, and figure out how I'm going to store the stuff. So that's going to be Thursday night. You guys have liked the last 2 retro game nights we did with my collection, so we're going to do a third one this week. This will probably be the last one. After this, there's not much left to do with my retro games, but it's been nice to have those one-off chill streams of just kind of hanging out and talking about retro games and pricing and grading, and now we're going to, figure out how to store them. Pretty cool. Okay. So, just how fast is he? Is he fast enough? It's hard to tell. Like, the line's still long, right? Huh. I guess we're making good money. Did I sell the expensive card yet? No, I did not. It's still there. Try to get these cards sold. Let's see here. I just realized if I put them out, he'll price them, right? He's pricing everything. So I can just toss the card out and he'll price it for me. I don't even have to do it. Yep, he's doing it right now. Oh, good. That makes it easier. Look. He's following behind me, pricing every card. Perfect. Wow, they're buying them up behind me. Look, all the cards are being purchased. Right behind me. Very good. I know these aren't high dollar, but man, they're buying them, so it works out. You make money. Oh, Jade, I see what you're saying. You're saying you want to contribute on Monday and you want to see the T-Rex animation? Jade, you realize I can play with the T-Rex animation whenever I want. I can just manually play it. It's cool. So you don't have to worry about me changing the animation to something specific, because I'll just play it for you. Oh. This game is exhausting. Seriously, it is. Like, I'm exhausted again. 2 weeks in a row playing this, or 2 streams in a row playing this. $600 card. A couple $100. Oh, this was a God pack. Look. 70, 80, 70, 70, 70, 100, 100. It was a God pack. $800 card, $90, $100. Okay. Whee! Here we go. I absolutely will play you the animation on your birthday, Jade. Of course I will. Oh, of course I will. La, 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 la. Yeah, Adam Outlaw says the game does low-key get that way. I know, you see how much I'm doing? Even when I have all the employees doing the stuff, I'm still busy as shit. Like, I'm still busy. DJ and DJ, how you doing? Thanks for 16 months as a supporter. He says, what's up? Are we going to play Star Wars Zero Company? Probably not, because Zero Company is a, excuse me, a game similar to XCOM. And I've played both XCOM and Mario Cross Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and both times I played them, people did not like them. They said that they were too boring, took too long, not action enough. And that's unfortunate, because I do like them. I did enjoy those games. In fact, I forced myself to play the entirety of Kingdom Battle because I liked it so much, but streams just didn't do well. So what I've had to do is kind of, you know, realize you got to phase out certain things you don't like, or you guys don't like, and that's one that I don't know if it would work at all, quite frankly. I guess we'll see when it actually comes out if there's demand for it, because if there is, I might give it a shot. We'll have to see. Chewy says, the life of an entrepreneur, laughing out loud. Oh, man, it's interesting, to say the least. Like I said, someone asked me this morning. They said, out of you being, you know, a full-time, you know, creator, streamer, what are the 2 things you wish you could change the most? And my honest answer here, I'm finally taking my hand off the game for a minute to relax and talk with you guys. The honest answer I gave is answer number 1. I wish that I had the freedom to play any game I wanted and you guys would like it and actually show up and support it. Because there's certain genres of games that I really, really like. And sadly, you don't, right? Like, I like JRPGs, but when I play them, I almost don't get an audience ever for them. I always get low attendance, low support, and everyone complains that the game essentially is boring. I'm like, wow, I love JRPGs. I grew up playing them. You know, right now I would love to play any classic Final Fantasy. I would love to play Earthbound or Chrono Trigger or Suikoden 2, which we had to quit halfway through because no one was showing up for it, right? But there's not much I can do. I can't make people like things. I can try to make them entertaining, but even if you just don't like a genre of game, I can't make more people show up to that stream, right? And you might say, well, why not play it anyway? Well, I could, just off stream. This is my job. What I'm doing right now is to entertain, to make you like this content, and you like it, and then you support it, right? If I'm going to play a game no one wants to see, I'll play it off stream, right? So that's just, I wish I was big enough or popular enough that I was able to play anything I wanted, and you guys would love it, and it would be fine. But I'm just not at that level. Even back in the day when I was huge on YouTube, that still didn't happen. I still would play certain games, and the views would be very low on them. Keep in mind, that was before I was streaming. But even then, certain genres of game, it just wouldn't work. You're like, oh man, okay. And then the other thing would be that I have a fully proper work-life balance, meaning I can essentially, you know, be out of here at the right time every night, and spend more time with my wife. And that has happened to some extent. Like, I am now getting extra days off. I used to only have 1 day off a week forever, right? And now, at least, if I need to take more days off, I can. There's been many months where I've had extra days off this year. That's been good. That my wife and I are spending more time. But, you know, I wish that we could do it even more often. I wish that I could spend more time. And I wish I didn't get stuck in here. Because there's some nights where I miscalculate. Like a week ago. It was actually a week ago tonight, right? I introduced the box of Marvel TCG cards. It was the Marvel Magic the Gathering. And I didn't understand how long it was going to take to actually open those cards. And I ended up being in here till like 11 at night. That's not right. I'm supposed to be spending time with my wife at night. And we were going, you know, I got out of here. We hung out for like 20 minutes. We went to sleep. So that's what I mean. Like, those are the things I got to get better at. Being an entrepreneur and being a streamer and content creator, it can be very challenging for things that you don't think of. The job is easy. Don't get me wrong. Sitting here playing games, hanging out with you guys all day, that's the easy part. All right? The hard part is finding the right balance and being able to to make it all work. Thank you, DSP #1 fan, for $2. I appreciate the $2 super chat. Guys, we're 85. Let's do it right now. Let's get to 100 immediately. Whether it's 3 subs, whether it's some kicks, whether it's a super chat for 15, whether it's a tip for 15, let's get to 100 immediately. That way we lock in that we're doing DSP pack rips tonight, because we'll at least have 2 packs to open, okay? Let's do it. Let's hit it right now. Exactly right, Shuey. He says, work-life balance is tough. You need money, but your family needs you. You're right. Absolutely right. And it sucks. Like, there's nights, 100% people say something. They'll be like, well, we supported in droves tonight. Can you stay extra? I'm like, no, I'm married. I got to go spend time with my wife tonight. I got stuff. I have responsibilities around the house, things I got to do. I can't just be here all night. It's not like it was when I started on YouTube. I was in my 20s and I had no responsibilities and I was, single. And I was like, dude, I'll waste my whole night playing games and doing videos and shit, right? It's very, very different now. Okay. Looks like we're going to restock again. But how are we doing over here? We got 78 cards. We're fine. We don't need any more. All right. Did we sell the high value card? We did. That's probably why we're at so much. We sold the $2,000 card. Sweet. So now we know if we put it on this fancy table, we'll probably sell those cards now. All right, let's restock again. What are we actually out of? Let's see. Not those. I mean, we are out of those. Obviously, that was out because I restocked it and we're out again. Let's see. Nope, that's just the packs. No, we got those. Ah, they bought the 2 figures. So we got to get those. A little model thing. Or they're not really little. They're big model things. We're not out of the pack protectors. They're over there. Or the card protectors. They're right there. Excuse me. We are out of these packs. We are out of these boxes. We only have one of this left, so I should buy that. We're out of this again. Wow, these sell. Those battle boxes sell. I guess we're good. There we go. Oh, crap. Is he out? He left. Okay. Wow, I almost lost the end of day sales again. It actually almost happened again. Shoot. That would have sucked. Look at all these sales right now. I would have lost if I didn't come up here. Shit. I always forget that the guy leaves at 9, and I got to check out the final customers after they finish their games. There we go. I think that guy was trying to sneak that card from between the boxes. You saw that? I grabbed a box and card slipped out. Like, you were trying to hide that between there, huh? Get away with not paying? I think he was. Thank you so much, Hanslander. Another generous contribution. I will shout it out when I get a chance. I appreciate you, man. Looks like with that, we're definitely going to hit our milestone, I believe. See, look at all these sales I would have missed. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Okay. All right, that's the end of the day. Let's end it. I think we got time for one more day tonight. We'll do one more in-game day. We're at level 48. We're almost to 50. We're like right there to hit level 50. Okay, so Hanslander, another $20 super chat. You are awesome, man. So that's another 14 bucks. I know because we already did the one before. That means we're at 99 of support. We're $1 away from our milestone and opening a pack of cards tonight. And he says, this one's for the haters. Buy Jasper a treat or a toy. Actually, we just got him a whole new box of treats. He loves these Fancy Feast bisques and broths. So we bought him the variety pack that's seafood flavor. So one's like shrimp, one's salmon. There's like 4 flavors. He loves those. And we give him one every morning. And he just got him and we gave him a fresh one this morning and he licked the whole thing up. So thanks for that. And then he says, I have Ocarina of Time graded 9 and some pretty rare Majora's Mask figures that are my favorite. That's cool. That's really cool. It's just crazy to me because I'm not even kidding you. The games back in the day, you never would have thought that games like that would have any value. Because there was no one collected them like that. You know what I mean? There was a zillion copies of Ocarina of Time back in the day, everywhere. So they didn't have value or anything. Now it's like, oh, I saved my Ocarina of Time from the 90s. Now I have a $10,000, item. Oh, interesting. Slayer, thank you for a $2 Singaporean. Because I was thinking maybe I should replay Disco Elysium. Oh, man. That game's insanely long, right? Like, I played it for a while last year, and I was enjoying it, but that's another one where, you know, I like it, but the audience got bored. I can't imagine replaying it when it's so lengthy and so much dialogue to re-go through, right? So thank you for that, Slayer. We're now at our first milestone. So we will absolutely open 2 packs of Pitch Black at the end of tonight's stream. If you guys support more, then we'll do more. We have to get to 150 of support to do a 3rd pack, or if someone does a $50 contribution, that's a guaranteed additional pack, okay? Oh, the graded cards are here. Whoa, crap. That's a lot of graded cards. We got to see the values. Ready? 1,000 on that one. 2,000 on this one. 2,600 on this one. 2,350 on this one. This one's 469. 500. 2,300, now 26. And 362. So, wow, if we sell these cards, we are going to make a ridiculous fortune of money. Wow. Will we sell the cards? We'll find out. Holy moly. So all the high value cards are now on the vintage table. Hopefully we sell them all. Hui. All right. Once again, like I said, it would be great to get some subs tonight. We have 0. We have every kind of support tonight but subs. 1 sub on Kick, I'd be happy. How about that? Literally 1 sub, I'd be happy. I have 2 cards to grade right there. Okay, so I don't want that. All right. So, let me now... Well, we got the guy who's a racist, who I've already banned, who gifted a sub. I'm not happy. I didn't want a racist sub, you piece of garbage. I wanted a normal human supporter sub. What a racist piece of garbage this man is. And you know it's a man, too, because women don't act like that. I got 2 more. What? Well, guess what? Sadly, that's only a 6, which really stinks that it's only a 6. Guess what? We sold some already. Damn, I have 17,000 of money now. Damn. Yeah, we didn't get anything huge. If I had something that was like 5,000 to 10,000, then I would have made it the tournament prize, but we don't have anything that high yet. That's why I didn't do the tournament yet, because the tournament's a way to guarantee to make tons of money by using that as the prize. They all do the entry fee and you make your money on it, which is really cool that you can do it that way. Okay. We need to hit level 50. We're so close. We're sadly not going to do it tonight, but this is a guarantee that next time we play TCG, we're going to hit level 50 and see the final set of cards. Finally. After that, I'll be honest, I don't know what else we're going to do in this game because, I mean, pretty much that's it. Like, we've seen all the cards. What else is there really to do? It's not like there's any events we haven't done, right? We've done pretty much everything there is. I want to say thank you to the moderators on YouTube. You guys did a great job tonight. I appreciate you cleaning up the chat. Thank you for that very much. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't need this. I thought I would need it. I don't. Here we are. Acid Drain says it feels like Retro Rewind. Well, yes and no. Retro Rewind is way more basic. This game is so hectic. You've got a million things going on. You got people playing at the tables. You got people that are buying and selling the cards. You're stocking all the regular stock back here and selling that. You're pricing it. You're opening cards so that you can find better cards to put out here and sell. Then you're running tournaments. So this game is like levels of complexity above Retro Rewind, right? Like, this is why I didn't go back to Retro Rewind, because people were like, oh, did you hear there's an update? And I'm like, well, what is it? Oh, you can now rent VCRs and repair broken tapes. Okay. So what, it's one new thing to do? It's not very complicated, you know. I hope that with Retro Rewind, they do actually add the game rental stuff, because they said they were going to and they haven't yet. But now what I think we might do next, once we're done with TCG, which may be sooner rather than later, check out some other indie games. Like, there's that indie game where you actually repair games. Like, you clean and repair games, then you can like sell them and stuff. That might be a neat game to do, you know, especially because we've been doing retro game stuff with my real retro games recently. So it might be neat to actually have a game where you kind of like clean up old games and sell them on the marketplace and stuff like that. That could be cool. So, Hanslander, thanks for another super chat. It's another $2 Canadian, which is about a little over $1 American. I appreciate that, man. We're now at 101. So again, if we get to 150 tonight, we'll be doing a third pack of the Pitch Black Pokemon cards, which would be great if we could do that. All right. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports the stream. This is the finale, the last in-game day we're going to do, and then we're going to end the gameplay and we're going to open the cards. So let's get to a third pack. Let's get to 150 of support to do a third pack. Or if someone does a big contribution of 50, that would be a bonus pack. If someone does a $100 contribution, that's 2 bonus packs. So let's see how it goes. Oh, man, we're out of stock. What happened here? See, some of the stuff we don't need. We do need this. This is literally sitting right next to it. We don't need it, right? We have 2 right there. This we're out of, though. We don't need the card protectors because it's messy. This is very messy, the way we did it. Okay, we'll just check this out. I think that's it. I think everything else we have. Yeah, because I'm going to buy that. Oh, we don't have those. Those are the playmats. Let's get that. Yeah, we had way too many shells for the stupid star figurines. We had like 100 shells for that. I'm seeing we don't have any of the yellow boxes anymore. Yeah, we don't have the yellow boxes. I need to buy those. Because I think what happened is we bought too much of the same. Yeah, look. We bought too much of the same product. And when we did, excuse me, we no longer have the shelving for some of these other products. I'm just going to buy them. See that? We have that. We have that. I think we have the binders. I'll buy them anyway. Okay. So what I need to do is take the ones that don't have a shelf and put them out myself, because he won't do that. Jade, he says, I watched you a long time. I was so happy finding you. Yeah, man, I'm so happy that you guys, you know, found me on the internet with all the people who've talked junk about me over the years and everything. You know, it's blatantly exaggerating and saying nonsense. It's really cool that there's an audience that has found me, that loves the content, that likes to hang out. And we all have a great time together every day, right? That's awesome. We haven't had the dice in a while. Because there was no shelf spot for it. And I wasn't seeing that we needed it. Go. Here they are. So Larry says, I found you 15 years ago. That's crazy. To the long-time viewers and fans, thank you so much for sticking with me for so long. I'm not going anywhere. I love what I do. I keep innovating what I do, right? I keep adding new stuff to the stuff that I do, doing new projects, new fun things. It's great. Okay. Let's do this. Very nice. Stock the... Yes, we needed to, too, because we're almost out. Vietnamese comrade says he found me playing FIFA 12. Slayer says it was Dead Rising 2 multiplayer. Everyone found me doing something different over the years. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Guy's supposed to be the fast stalker, but he's still pretty slow. All right, look at the money. Look how much money we made. We're at 32 grand now, which is insane because we sold all those expensive cards. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We sold those expensive cards. It made us a ton of money. That's good news, too, because when we hit level 50, we'll be able to buy the license and stock up on the best cards in the game with all this money that we have. Jade says either the first time he saw me was Super Street Fighter 4 or Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, that was really long ago. Yeah, I don't know what the card projector is. I don't even understand what that means. What is a card projector? Maybe I should buy it just to see what the hell it's supposed to be. Let me look at it. What is the card projector? Yeah, what is this? Card projector small? What is a card projector? Card projector medium. These play tables are awesome. The better ones. Huge pack opener machine, but we didn't get to level 55 yet. I can't get it. Yeah, what is a card projector? Does anyone even know what it does? World Weather Authority says since original Skyrim. That's cool. I guess we'll get it. Putting a card in the device magnifies it onto a digital screen. What do I want to do that for? So I got to put a valuable card in there. Damn, they bought all the good ones. They literally bought all the good cards that I had. Oh, wow. So it blows up one of your cards to the wall, and they can see a cool giant... Look at that. It's a giant holofoil card on the wall, and it looks like a holofoil card in real life. That's cool. I wish I knew all about that. Yeah, I would have put that up a long time ago, right? That's cool. Does that even exist in real life? I don't think so, right? I don't think that really exists, but that's pretty cool. So, we can do more renovations if we want. We can go up to 20. We can't do this one until 21. What about this? Oh, look at this. Holy crap. I got all this extra room. I can't get to it, though. I'm blocked. I can't get to the extra room because the plant's in the way. How do I move this? Q. There you go. All right, I gotta check these guys out now. Nice. Got all those expansions. We can figure out how we want to use that room now. I actually really like the idea of the card projector. That's awesome, right? All right, guys, this is going to be the final day for tonight. I'm going to wait and see if anyone spends money. Probably not at this point. I think everyone's left. Next stream, we will absolutely hit level 50. We absolutely will get the final cards of the game. And it looks like we'll have some good money where we can actually do some more here. CD105 has done 100 kicks. Thank you, CD105. I appreciate that. Then he did another one. Then he did another one. We're at 104 now. Oh. So thank you, CD105, for that. I think we're done. I don't think, oh wait, this guy might spend money. See what I mean? I thought we were done, but they might spend money. Once they finish playing, they sometimes buy stuff. Okay. Oh, come on, hurry up and buy so I can close the store. Hurry up. Okay, $10. Is that it now? Yes, they've all left. Okay, that's the day. So I think the decor and stuff that we've done has dramatically improved, right? It's dramatically improved the business. The new decor stuff we did, we got more customers coming in. The stocking's easier. This is a good night. I liked tonight better than last time. Last time I just felt like I was out of control. Tonight, I feel like by the end of the stream, we had it in control. Although there are 16 dissatisfied customers, I don't know what they're expecting. It's only 10%, so I guess that's pretty good. Okay, so let's save up. We are going to have... Are we going to have any graded cards showing up anytime soon? Yes, in one day we have that batch of a couple cards. All right, let's just save up from here. Next time we'll go from here, but this is excellent. I did not need to hit main menu. Hopefully the game saved. I think it did the auto saves, right? Yeah, here it is. That's it right there. So we're good. Cool. Because I was like, oh, did it not save? Nah, that's it right there. Okay. All right, guys. So, great stream of TCG yet again. I do feel like we're coming to the end. I feel like next stream we're going to unlock the final cards. We'll see what we can do with that. But probably within a couple more streams, it's going to be time to maybe retire the game. Let me know what you think. Obviously, people leave comments and say, hey, you can still do this. You can still do that. Or, nah, you really are coming to the end. I like to know what everyone thinks. I love chilling with you guys while we do these streams. Okay? But maybe people want variety. We've been doing this now for, what, a month and a half? So maybe it is time. We've done over 20 hours of this for the record. So we'll have to see what happens. There's other stuff out there. Like I said, I saw some other chill indie games of like game repair and stuff like that. And that might actually kind of fall more into line with what we've been doing recently with my retro games collection. So anyway, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you next time on TCG Card Shop Sim. Okay. All right, everybody. So let's get out of here. All right. Did we do anything new? No, we didn't. We did not get an achievement tonight. I was hoping we would. We did not get an achievement. I think we're pretty much nearing the end, like I said. All right, so Jade says, can I use Carnage and Marvel Tokon? We probably will. Like, I'll probably try a variety of characters till I find ones that kind of fit my play style. We'll have to see. Hopefully the game's good. All right, let's get set up to open these packs. So, guys, right now, because we got $100 of support, we're going to do 2 packs tonight. It would be really great if we could hit 150 and do 3. All right? That would be amazing. So, if you like the content, please support it. If you haven't yet, last chance to do so. We didn't get any subs tonight on Kick. Most we had is 500 kicks from one person. It would be great to get some Kick support tonight. A big tip of $50 would be great because that would get us to 150, and then we do it a bonus pack too, or a super chat. You know what I mean? So if you've liked tonight's stream, you like chilling, you like TCG stuff, let's get some rallied final support, and let's do at least 3 packs tonight, okay? All right. Here we go. Nose itches. Okay. All right. My favorite song. When's the last time I had a rum and coke? Years. Rum and coke used to be my drink of choice back in the day when I used to play games like Fallout in the middle of the night, doing the videos for YouTube. I would drink an insanely huge rum and coke that was like this tall and this wide, and it was like 70-80% rum and like 20% Coke Zero. That's what I used to drink. It was insane. I get so sloshed playing Fallout, but that was a long time ago. I mean, that was when Fallout was new and the DLCs were coming out and stuff. Well, World Weather Authority, I'm glad to hear that I helped you through a bad time of your life, and you know, thanks for sticking around and being a viewer. Okay. All right. Well, guys, it looks like we're just going to do the 2 packs. It is weird with TCG, because when we play TCG, sometimes we have amazing nights where people rally and really want to see pack openings and everything, and we get a ton of support. And then there's other nights where we just don't. Like, if you remember, it was about a week ago when we did the Marvel cards. Insane TCG night where people supported in droves, right? And we opened a ton of Marvel cards, right? And now this week, slow. Even though it's the new card. It's the new Pokemon card. So, I don't know. I am thinking about doing some other stuff because people have asked, what about One Piece? And what about Pal World and stuff like that? And I'm thinking about it. The One Piece cards are available. I'll have to see if we want to do those or not. Okay, are we ready? Let's skip the rest of that song. All right, guys, let's get started. So, again, final reminder. If you support the stream right now and we get to 150, we could do another pack. And if someone does a big contribution of $50 or more, we'll do another pack. Remember, there's the bonus for the $100 contributions. There's a chance someone will. I just don't think they're going to. So it looks like we're just doing the 2 packs for right now. Okay? All right, let's go. Good evening, everyone. It's the end of a long streaming day, and it is time for yet another edition of... And tonight on DSP Pack Rips, we've had an okay night with TCG Card Shop Sim. We're going to open 2 packs of cards. Guaranteed, we may have more if more people support. Right now, I don't think that's really going to happen, to be honest with you. Maybe it will. Never say never. But we're going to do 2 more packs of Pitch Black here on day 2 of the new set. We did do 2 packs earlier today. Didn't get any hits. We got an EX card. We didn't get any hits. So it'd be great if we can actually get a hit tonight on DSP Pack Rips. I guess we'll find out from what people are saying, because now this set has been out for a day. People are saying that the actual hits are more common in this set, meaning more than a regular English Pokemon box. So we may get more hits. We already had 4 hits, and we're not even halfway through the box. So maybe we'll get more hits than usual. Someone said earlier that Mega Darkrai EX seems to be way more common than the most rare card usually is. If that's the case, that means the value of the card's going to go down. Okay? It's not going to be as valuable as, say, some of the other rare cards from other Pokemon sets. So, all right, ready? Here we go. Let's do our pack rips for the night, everybody. As you can see, we're just about halfway through the box. After tonight, we will be right there, basically. Okay, Chandelure. I don't think we have a Chandelure card yet in this set. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. Yeah, I don't think that we got a Chandelure yet in the set, actually. Okay. So here you go with your code card, everyone. Enjoy the digital cards. And let's get our energy card out of the way, and we are off. Here we go. Mandibuds. I'm actually curious if I have the whole set yet, because this is a very small set. Jinx. This is a set of, I think, 120 cards total. And That's way less than a standard Pokemon set. It's actually a much smaller set of cards. So I wonder if we've had the whole set yet or not in this box. Excadrill, or excuse me, Drillbur. Not Excadrill. That's Drillbur. How dare I? Okay. Hold on one second. We got idiots spamming a chat. I got to get rid of them. There we go. Shut up, shut up, shut up. And they're gone. Good riddance. Okay. Charcadet. Lampent. The Ghost Lamp Pokemon. Love that one. Boy, we got a lot of these Ghost Teas. Sinistra, the Matcha Ghost. Matcha Tea Ghost. And Slowbro. Okay. Reverse Hollow type Null. All right. The next card could be a hit, or it could just be another Reverse Hollow. It is Reverse Hollow Fossil Quarry. A stadium. All right. And the final card of the pack. It's an EX card. It is Wailord EX. Great for deck building. Great for playing the game. But sadly, it's not a value card. But it's still good. We need it, right? We need it for building the deck. That's one that we absolutely need, so I'm glad that I got it. Not disappointed to get a nice card like that with nice art on it either, right? Let's be honest. Okay. All right. One more pack to go, unless we get some more support tonight, guys. Let's see what happens, but here we go. All right, and that is Darkrai right there. That's who we want. Pretty much every Darkrai card in this set is valuable. The EX card, the illustration rare, the special illustration rare, and the hyper rare. All of those are great value cards. That's what we're aiming for, but we haven't seen one yet. Okay. Is Wailord the biggest Pokemon? I don't know. I do not know. I mean, there's dinosaur Pokemon. There's Pokemon that are the buildings, so probably not. Okay. There's your code card, everybody. And there's our energy. And we continue. Bombirdier. The Stork Pokemon. Formantis. Very nice. I like very colorful. Colorful Formantis. Inkay. Poplio. The evolution of Inkay. Malamar. Also an upside down Pokemon. Inkay's upside down, so is Malamar. Ah, yes, Annihilate. We already have him, but he's a cool looking card for sure. There we go. Jet. Very good. Okay. Reverse Hollow Mankey. All right. Will we get a hit on this one, or will it just be another standard Reverse Hollow? We haven't had a hit at this spot in a while. Here we go. Reverse Hollow Quinn, who loves ghost Pokemon, particularly Chandelure. That's why she wears a Chandelure hat. All right, guys. Last card, the pack, and it looks like this will be the last card of the night and the day. Here we go. Full Hollow Zarude. Sadly, no hits again. Today we got none. Yesterday we had what? 4 hits? Yeah, yesterday we had 4 hits. Today we have 0 hits. But we had 2 EX cards. So that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna say that it would have been bad if we got nothing, right? Just regular cards. At least we got the EX cards. We need that for deck building. So that's not disappointing. We have let's see. This would be, it's 36, 80, 19 packs left. So within 2 days, of getting Pitch Black. We are just about halfway through the box, okay? The good news is, if we do go through these relatively soon, I still have Stellar Miracle, and I have another box of Pitch Black en route. It's supposed to show up early in the week. We'll see if it actually shows up early in the week like they're promising or not. So we will have a second box to get to. After that, I'm not sure what to go to next. I'm getting some ideas. Some people are suggesting One Piece, and I wouldn't be opposed to opening a box of One Piece. They are less expensive than Pokemon, but more expensive than Magic. They're kind of middle of the road. So I'm debating if I were to get One Piece, would you guys like it? Is that something you'd be interested in seeing me do? Or do you have any other ideas, right? You know, there are people who said get the Pal World cards. They come out at the end of the month, so maybe I would consider that as well. All right, give me your thoughts. But anyway, so far, Pitch Black is pretty much dead on the same cards from Abyss Eye. I do believe there are supposed to be 2 cards that are different, but I'm not sure what they are. Outside of that, it's pretty much the same set as Abyss Eye that we were opening a couple weeks ago in Japanese. Cards look good, though. I like the cards. It's a nice set. I feel like with the rate we're going, we probably will end up with the whole set by the time we're done with the box, or we may be just off by 1 or 2 cards. It really depends. But what I'm hoping for now is more hits. We had 4 hits right away, and now we haven't had any hits. So hopefully, we'll get some hits when we do this again tomorrow, okay? All right, guys, that's it for DSP Pack Rips for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Good night. All right. Indeed, everybody. Good stuff today. Great streams. Thankfully, we had a well-supported Dark Souls 2 stream earlier today. And, you know, TCG wasn't the best, but also it wasn't the worst. Like I said, I feel like we're getting to the end of TCG. I really feel like probably within another couple of streams, I definitely want to see the final card, so we'll unlock level 50. After that, it may be time to move on. We are doing a investigation stream, you know, a Steam, you know, hangouts and tryout stream on Monday night. So we will see if we can find a new game, perhaps, and maybe it could be a chill game like that game where you repair broken, you know, retro games and stuff like that. Maybe that would be a good one. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay? All right. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. You guys were awesome, an awesome audience. Tomorrow, what are we up to? Well, tomorrow is a very, very Pokemon-centric day. We're starting off with a DSP morning show and then a continuation of DSP Brilliant Diamond. Okay? But the late stream, tomorrow night, is Pal World. Okay? It just happened to align like that. Okay? So I just want you to understand that's what's going on tomorrow. If you're not into that stuff, you probably want to skip tomorrow because you'll probably be upset that we're doing so much of that style of content. And I get it. Some people are like, it's kind of overload. Well, it just so happened the day aligned like that. Not every day this week is like that. In fact, that's the only day in these 9 days that I'm streaming this week. That's the only day where we got like a double up day of content. All right. So just so you know, after that, we go back to a balance. So like Monday, it's going to be Assassin's Creed on the first stream, and then we're doing that Steam tryouts night on Monday. So it's different, okay? Okay? Cool. All right, everyone. So let's see. I wonder how we did tonight. I wasn't paying any attention tonight on attendance or anything. Oh, so it looks like I was view-botted everywhere all night. Great. Anyway. All right, well, since I was view-botted, I'm not going to host anyone because I'm not going to send view-bots to anyone. So, sorry, Kick Chat. It's not your fault. Whoever this idiot view-botter is view-botting, and I'm not going to send view-bots over to someone. That's messed up, okay? I would have sent you to Mad TV tonight, but I don't want Mad to get a bunch of view-bots. All right? So, I'm not going to do that, and that sucks. You could go, if you want to go see Mad TV, go tell him. That's why I didn't do it, because I was 100% going to host him tonight. But these morons are view-botting, and I'm not going to have that go on someone else's channel. Okay? Fair enough? All right, everyone. So have a good night. I'll see you all in the morning. We'll do it all again. I'll see you for a chill DSP morning show and then for Pokemon. Good night. Peace out.